So I know this isn't a topic that really the people in the Sonic community aren't really discussing anymore, because now our biggest concern is Sonic Frontiers and Sonic Origins, but this is something that I feel like needs to be questioned, and that is, has Sonic Colors Ultimate impacted the possibilities of future remasters? Just hear me out. Remember back in April when Sonic Colors Ultimate was first leaked onto that foreign gaming website that allowed you to pre-order for PS4 and stuff, but it really wasn't available for pre-order, but pretty much getting it ready for pre-order? Yeah, that. Don't you remember how in the URL it said Sonic Generations? Something like that? It said like Sonic Generations like remaster or something like that? Don't you remember that? And we've heard nothing about like maybe future remasters since then. And then there was apparently another thing, allegedly a Sonic Forces remaster as well, like a different version of it. So this is rather interesting. And Sega also teasing Sonic Unleashed too, around the end of 2021, giving them a massive fan service to Unleashed, like the Werehog being in Sonic Dash and doing the Summer Game Fest of Sonic Unleashed. Like, Sega was pretty much poking fun with the Unleashed fans, and it made us wonder, are we getting more Sonic remasters? So that's what I want to talk about today. Was a Generations and an Unleashed Ultimate in development, but has Sonic Colors Ultimate affected the possibilities of those happening? Let's go ahead and talk about this. So first we need to look at what Colors Ultimate was. First, Colors was a game that released on the Nintendo Wii back in 2010. It was a game that was highly praised during the Wii days. Like, everybody loved it, said it was Sonic's. Finally, it was good in 3D, even though the game is mostly 2D. And most people praised it and they loved it. And they were saying that Sonic Team has finally got it right, even though there was good games before it. But whatever, that's in the past. And the problem with Sonic Colors was, it was a great game nonetheless, but it was stuck on the Nintendo Wii. It wasn't on the Xbox 360 or PS3 or PC, and people wanted to play it. Like, that was how some people couldn't play Sonic Colors, because they didn't have a Wii. Most people usually got a 360 or a PS3, but people still got to play Sonic Generations. But nowadays we have more consoles, we have newer consoles, and as time went on, we got slowly farther and farther away from the Nintendo Wii. See, in the next era we had the Wii U, but with that it was backwards compatible, so you could play a semi-better Sonic Colors experience. Nonetheless, you still had a way to play Sonic Colors. But when the Wii U was done and the Nintendo Switch came out, and we saw how you could pretty much have console games on the go on the Nintendo Switch, like being able to play games like Sonic Mania or Super Mario Odyssey or Mario Kart 8 on the go, like, that was really cool. And like, even a Smash Bros. Game, like playing all that stuff on the go was really awesome. And so that made it more likely, because like Nintendo has started re-releasing old games from the Wii U onto the Switch, pretty much giving them a second chance. And it's worked out so far. And that's when that's what Sega does not do. They do not release their back catalog of games on Switch. And so, like, do y'all remember those rumors in 2018 of Sonic Adventure 1 and 2 ports coming to Switch that never happened? Yeah, unfortunately. But this was still like a pretty cool thing that the Nintendo Switch was, and we was in a new era of the PS4 and Xbox One already, and with the PS5 and Xbox Series X coming up real soon. So some people was like, hey, when are we gonna get some more Sonic stuff? Because the PS4 only didn't have that much Sonic content. It only had Sonic Forces, Sonic Mania, and Team Sonic Racing. We're not counting PlayStation now. And that's pretty much all you got for the PlayStation 4 era of video games. Like, you didn't have much, and Xbox One had backwards compatibility, so it doesn't really count as well. But that was pretty much all the new content, and people were starting to say, like, hey, we want some remasters. And with the success of the Sonic movie, Iizuka-san specifically said in an interview that he wanted a game that would bring in more fans. And what do you know, all the games they pick? Oh, not Sonic Adventure, no, not Sonic Adventure 2, no, not Sonic Unleashed. Oh, that would have been such a good choice. But nope, they picked Sonic Colors, which is an understandable choice because we needed Sonic Colors on modern consoles. It being stuck on the Wii was really hard. Like, I love playing Sonic Colors on my Wii, but I want to just play on my PS5 controller, and I love it now. They gave us Sonic Colors Ultimate. They've been working on it since the success of Sonic movie. I think since allegedly around like 2019 they started working on it. Like, I know the Sonic movie came out in February 2020, but I think there was stuff coming out saying that they planned the project in 2019, so I really don't know the whole story of Sonic Colors Ultimate. But it was pretty good to hear when they announced in May 2021 that they was getting a Sonic Colors remaster, and that was really awesome to hear because we haven't had any Sonic remasters before. and we was hoping if this does well, we could maybe get more. And we was looking forward to it because it was a simple remaster, even though the second it got its official trailer after being leaked in April, we was starting to speculate because of the bloom and stuff, but we figured they would just fix it. And it was fixed because the trailer was an older build. And the game, it's really good. But when it released, we was not expecting all the stuff that happened. On the Switch version, there were seizures at risk, and there was so many game-breaking glitches, discovered on the PS5, it would crash and erase your saved data. I even had a problem with Co's Ultimate. I was getting the last Red Star Ring and Asteroid Coaster, and with that, I ended up, my game froze right when I got the last Red Star Ring, and I had to pretty much close out the game and restart it. And I had to collect all the red rings I got from there all over again, so that sucked. I'm not running into that many glitches on that, but you've seen all the stuff that people have ran into. You found it pretty much on social media back in September, and it was just not acceptable how Colors Ultimate came out in its state, and it just was not ready. But they released patches, so don't worry. You can go buy Sonic Colors Ultimate and not have to worry. They've released a patch. It's fixed now. The game is better. There's no more seizures on Switch. And on the PS5 and Xbox Series X, you can play those, not to worry about your game crashing because it hasn't happened anymore. It was questionable, we was oh, Colors Ultimate's gonna do great, and we'll get more remasters in the future. Generations Ultimate was getting rumored that Generations Ultimate had begun development, but when Colors Ultimate came out and it got the reception that it got, it did good with reviews, but as it went on, it slowly, you could tell that the reviews went down because after all the glitches and stuff that people were getting, and it made us wonder all the negative feedback, because they should have just spent a lot more time on it, because the game is better now. They added so many new features that should have been in there from the start, like the music switcher and stuff like that. Even if they did spend a lot more time on it, would it have been in a better state? Probably, but it still doesn't give you a free pass. Now, I'm not saying that we're never getting new remasters ever again. Probably not. Who knows? Maybe Sega has more up their sleeve and they just haven't announced it yet. We don't know. But this is something to think about, because Colors Ultimate had glitches that will never be acceptable. You can't stomach those. The stuff that Colors Ultimate did when it released, you could not stomach that. This is a new bad in the Sonic franchise. Sonic 06 did not have that bad glitches. Sonic 06 has never crashed, but Colors Ultimate amount of glitches was just not ready in the state it was in. Even though, like I said, the game is patched, they fixed it, but it should have been like that already. Then again, Sega gave it to Blind Squirrel, and apparently there was stuff that Blind Squirrel did, apparently they did not have the right amount of people to work on this properly and stuff like that. So Sega, maybe next time you do a remaster, maybe give it to people who actually know how to make remasters or something, I don't know. But this is something to think about. Now, am I saying that they are canceled? Remasters of Generations and Unleashed, possibly? No, of course not. A Generations remaster is really likely to happen. But others happening, I'm not sure anymore. So what was the point of this video? Overall, I think that it was important that we must think about this, that Colors Ultimate may have affected the possibilities for future remasters. Now, do I think that Colors Ultimate's problems have most likely have stopped altogether of a Generations Ultimate or Unleashed Ultimate? No, not at all, definitely. Because Sega knows that people are going to like these remasters, and they know we want more. So, I think it's possible we'll get a Generations Ultimate sometime down the line, but an Unleashed Ultimate, that's still debatable, because that game is really mixed opinions, even though now all the opinions are very positive about it. So they could do something with it, or heck, they might just flat out just give us Sonic Adventure 1 and 2 Ultimates, which that'd be pretty interesting to see. But I think it's more deserved that they give us the boost titles. Leave the adventure games alone, honestly, because those would need a full-on remake, not a remaster. What we would need is honestly, remaster and just give us Generations and Unleashed Ultimates. Now for the adventure games, that's a different time. That's a different story we need. But that's it for this video. Let me know in the comments. Do you think Colors Ultimate has affected the possibilities for future remasters? And also maybe other stuff too that are Sonic related involving back catalogs? Let me know in the comments below. If you enjoyed this, leave a like, and also make sure you subscribe and hit the bell for post notifications. It really helps my channel get out there if you did that, so please make sure you do that. Anyways guys, thanks for watching the video. I will see you all really soon. I got a Frontiers video coming out you are not going to want to miss. Trust me, you won't. Anyways, see y'all. Have a great day. Peace.